All right, this is the tick of the talk of the cosmic clock. Another palindrome update, and it just don't stop. Although today it is the closing. This is the palindrome vortex closing. The final day. We're on the 29th. Remember, it was from the 20th to the 29th. So we're closing out this day. For those who don't know about the vortex, you might want to catch that video on the vortex. So here's the final update of this particular said vortex, which the vortex is the palindrome, particularly is when those numbers are reflective of each other, like 1 2 3 2 1. So the numbers on the end are the same, the numbers in the middle and dead smack in the middle is the only number that is changing. So from the 20th to the 29th, it's been changing from 0 to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, all the way to 9, which is today is that 9, right? Where the number in the middle is that pivotal 9. It's the pivot of the reflection. So we're closing that out, and with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you the download for that because we ain't got much time. I got to get in for this meeting. So with the pivot of the 9 in the reflection of this palindrome, we are closing this vortex with a spiritual completion that signals a graduation of the receptive activity of this light code integration while moving through this expanded energetic hotspot, because that's what the vortex is. It is a hotspot. It's a portal, so it's expanded portaling, right? So this day reflects a spiritual completion, the 9, with the harmony of duality, the 2, within the receptive completion, the 6. So the 9 within the 2 within the 6, right? Which symbolizes the highest form of completion of the infinite 9, numbers 1 through 9, while having the harmony within the soul's consciousness, between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, while sitting in the boundaries of receptive activity to receive all that is therein. So sitting in the boundaries all this time has been within the 6, right? This is why you will find this particular palindrome in the month of June. Begins with a 6, ends with a 6 for the year. Now there's another one for the 5D calendar, but we'll get to that day. That'll be in August, right? And we'll get to that one. Furthermore, this day of completion and closing out, which is what it is, it's a closing out. It happens on the full moon in Capricorn as Jupiter closes out its cycle in Cancer and Mercury goes into a retrograde. So we're seeing this grand finale on this particular vortex, on the closing of this vortex. The receptivity of this vortex wants us to harmonize, to find balance, and reflect closure within what we've received. What have you received? What are the messages that you have received if you've truly respected and had self-discipline within these boundaries and you've truly integrated and worked with those harmonies? What have you received? And remember, what you perceive is what you believe, and also what you so shall achieve. So bring that into the reality of this completion in the vortex of the 9, spiritual completion that does it all the time, going through the dimensions of our mind. And this is also, these portals and vortex help us to find the bridges as we continue to ascend and transit and integrate light codes into the 5th dimension. Like Ashe, Ashe. So with that said, thank you for portaling through this vortex in time and moving throughout the dimensions of our mind. Peace, love, and light.